trans daughter of a former neo-Nazi skinhead in the Shire. My father lost his authoritarian ties as he grew older. My mother lost her leftist ideals as she grew older. My father, Confederate flag tattoo, fighting Irish tattoo. He loved Screwdriver. My mother was a fan of veganism, animal rights, was friends with queer people, and she was a skinhead against racial prejudice. My father had left the neo-Nazis. He was no longer white power, and he stepped in to raise the child left by the abusive biological father that my mom was forced to raise as a single mother. With $28 for groceries a week to feed the three, hopeless, they turned to Christianity and developed a fondness of the promised stability Republican life promised them. I was the good Christian boy. I was supposed to be macho, strong, athletic. I was none of these things. I lost love and support. I played baseball. I was more into picking flowers in the outfield than playing the sport. I spent years crying myself to sleep, scared of death and scared of being boy. I turned to punk music at a young age. Against me, The Clash, Rotten were who I loved. But against me, they were my favorite. I related all their songs to my transness, especially one called The Ocean. The singer had the tattoos I liked, the tour I wanted, the band I wanted, the same birthday as me, the ideals I desired. I projected myself onto the singer. They were my idol. That singer came out as trans in the Rolling Stone magazine. I got the courage to try it myself after that, but I was blind and young. Unconditional love does not exist. Sexual abuse, physical abuse, getting stabbed, misdiagnosed by pre-selected Christian therapists trying to fix me, attempted murder, homeless, lived in a motel, slept on the floor, my possessions pawned for drugs, a truck driven through my house, divorce, bullied and forced to drop out of high school, my hair fallen out, obese, no friends, suicidal, desperate, and hateful. That was my life until a few months ago. 22, ready to die, I somehow ended up in an apartment, my father attempting to make up for the awful things he did. Yet I still have trouble saying I love him. I was posting on incels.me and watching some alt-light videos. I gave up on transition and any vague ideas of leftism I once had. The military can do whatever they want, and the earth can be scorched to ash for all I care. I stumbled upon the Majority Report. I started watching. They were talking about trans stuff on an episode or so. I went from there to Michael Brooks. A woman named ContraPoints was a guest there. It continued to snowball from there. I was reminded of hours I'd spent digging through anarcho-punk demos when I was 12 or 13, and the vague notions of anti-violence and animal rights I once had. I was afraid. It took months of watching this stuff, hours a day, for it to really sink in, and I'm still having a lot of trouble with it. I lost some weight working out, meditating, eating better, working my way to possibly going vegan. I talked to some organizations and thought about volunteering. I read a book for the first time since middle school, out of my own will, and I have 2 more I plan to read. I started HRT. I'm a leftist, though there's plenty I don't and honestly might never understand. It's all challenging. The scars on my arm and the thigh from razors. Words carved into my right leg, a stab wound right under my chin. Blacked out memories from sexual abuse. Few YouTube videos did not convert me to leftism and rest my reactionary tendencies and relax my anxious heart. Thousands of hours of effort, suggestions, people and their friends and passion. My undivided attention barely helped me, and I'm still having difficulty. Though now, I don't want to die, and helping others seems nice. There is a place that is not only accepting, but they won't just support you, they will fight for you. I am a leftist, and I'm looking forward to exploring these analyses, the history, the people, the ideas through conversation, dialogue, debate, understanding, and just listening and outreach. Right now, the two things main on my mind are not about me, but they are about fighting for equality and queer liberation. And I think doing that through a broader leftist lens is a good way to go. I guess that's all I have to say. I left out a lot of information, but I just wanted to make it really quick and get it done real quick. I'm not going to edit it. I'm only going to do one take because I'm really nervous and this is really hard. And okay, I'm done.